Hello. Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein and the Road to 100, where we are at the last episode of the run here of my favorite builds and blood codes and setups and attacks and everything to do with just my most fun and favorite ways to actually go and proceed through each boss and each game section. Here today we are going to be running the Heimdall Burning Disaster attack on the on the Wolf Boy, and the reason for this that I love it so much is because there's not a lot for the Burning Disaster. There's two bosses in the game where it's most effective, and it's the Butterfly and the Wolf King here, and the reason for that is because he's weak to Fire Slash, and that's his weakest setup, and so we maximize the amount of fire that you have attached to the weapon through this, and I mean you can go for other things to raise it more, but 85 is a very high fire value. Now there is a very specific setup here and method to go through getting this. Now the nice thing is we have quick mobility because we are at exactly 55 pounds, so that's kind of part of the setup. Also, we have a pretty high light value in our noble silver, so we get half of that value, which is 1356, which is 678, and so we get another 678 added to our weapon damage. Then we have Jack, then we have Overdrive, Defensive Order, Sacrificial Edge, and then we have the Fire, and then we have Fire Weapon here. So we have a very good setup and stack and loadout here, but the problem is there's a ton of menuing that you have to do in order to get through here. So I don't know how many attempts it will take to get us through this guy, but I'm hoping that it'll be one or two. And so here I want to kind of explain what we're doing before we actually go through it, and you'll see the pattern here. So what we have to do is we have to have at least max Ichor boost, or Vow of Ichor, or Rush of Blood, either one. Rush of Blood is the best, as you're not doing anything here at the beginning except getting gifts going. So we'll pick up Rush of Blood here, and then you need these two in order to make Cleansing Light, Offensive Order, and Bridge to Glory actually operate. Without those two, those three gifts go away. So if I do Dex in Mind, you'll see Cleansing Light goes away, and if I do Tirelessness, which is what we're going to switch to, these three are X'd out, so you can't use them. So you have to do them in this order. So I'll show you the pattern here. There you go. Gift Extension, Ichor, Blood Sacrifice, Bridge to Glory, Blood Sacrifice, Heal, Overdrive, Offensive Order, Blood Sacrifice, Heal, then Cleansing Light, Blood Sacrifice, and then one more Blood Sacrifice, and go ahead and heal, because you don't need any heals later on. Sacrificial Edge, okay, and then we'll do this, and then heal one, and then Jack. Now that all the buffs have been applied, now we go here for Bayonet Mastery, then here for Tirelessness, and then here for Dex and Mind, and then we switch this for Flame Weapon, and then Flame Weapon, and then these gifts, or these items, and then Flame Weapon, and you're ready to go and do some slashing. So that is why this setup and build is so wild, is because it requires complete, not even associated with the build thinking to get it going. So you have to, basically you have two builds in one here. You have a setup build, you have a startup build, which is this one, and then you have an actual running in attacking build, which is a little bit different. So we'll go ahead and see here how this operates, and if we can actually pull it off here in one go. So that's kind of what's happening, and that's why this is my most favorite way to fight this guy, is because I've not seen anybody do this, and the Burning Disaster doesn't get enough time on the clock, so it's a great area to watch it perform and see how it can pair up and actually be really useful. And as you see here, we have 265, so once we use the stamina booster, and we get a morale boost from Jack, we'll have 365. So we have pretty good stamina allowance here, which will give us 19 strikes in one go if we needed to use all of our stamina at once. So we have enough attack power here to get it going. Okay, so I kind of do need to concentrate, so apologies if I don't commentate the fight, but I wanted you to kind of see everything that's going to transpire here. And if we die, then we have to go and do the setup all over again, and so it's in our best interest to simply win in one go here, so bear with me. Okay. Like writing a piece of music almost. It's not quite that elaborate, but it definitely is involved, to say the least. Okay. Healing. Okay. And sure, we'll heal again. Go for Sacrificial Edge. Okay. There we go. Okay. Go for Jack. Now we have 26, so that's good. Okay. And then I need to go for Bayonet Mastery, Tirelessness. Mind. Okay. Oops. And then Flame Weapon. Flame Weapon. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. And let's go. Okay. Ouch. Oh, we're dead. And that's a reset. Because Sacrificial Edge is over. So yeah, that's why it that's why it takes a little bit here in order to actually get it going. So yeah, now we need to start over again. Okay. So yeah, bear with me here as we get through this, but it is absolutely one of the most fun ways to go against this guy. Just the menuing is not favorable, but it's definitely a lot of fun to be using the Burning Disaster, and it has a continuous striking pattern. Now, what we want on the outset here is for him to not back up, but attack us outright. So hopefully he plays nice here. Chances are he won't, but who knows, maybe we can get him to play nice. We'll have to see about that. Okay, and we'll heal one, we'll go one more, and we have 27, that's good. Okay. Alright, and then Bayonet Mastery. I do get nervous doing this one because it is very involved. Okay, and then Flame Weapon. There we go. Oops. Okay, now we're losing precious time here because as everything starts to run out, we lose a lot of damage as time goes on. Okay, here we go. Ouch. Okay, I almost had the dodges there, but not quite. I had two of them and I missed on the third. I was hoping this would go quick, but probably not. Unfortunate. It's not worth it even to stick around as you go through the death animation and everything, it's not really in your best interest if you're gonna try and go for this kind of a kill. All right, and let's give it another shot here. If this doesn't work out, then we'll just pull out the Prometheus build and we'll slaughter him pretty quickly. Okay, here we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. Good. Heal. And one more. Heal. Good. Back. Okay. Wait, no. Sorry. I will commentate if I get a good kill. And then Flame Weapon, I forgot that. Okay. And here we go. Okay. Oh my goodness, come on. Well, sacrificial edge is over. So I don't know if we can even go further from here. Yep. Not quite. Okay. It's so frustrating because you have to actually get a flawless run, because if you get hit once, you're dead. And that's just how it goes with this boy. And that's the really unfortunate part about this build and setup, is that it literally is if you look flawless, you look like an awesome, amazing player, and if you get hit, you look like a scrub who needs to get good. So you can go from both ends of the spectrum instantaneously. And our haze is in there, so now we have to think about that at the same time. Okay, here we go.
That's a good idea.
And hopefully this is the one. And I just need to focus and pay attention to get good, as the kids say, you know, because it really is about all about execution here at this point. Okay, and as you know, execution is not usually my strong suit. Okay, here we go. Good. Come on, Jack. Okay. Bayonet. Tirelessness. Main weapon. Okay, and then these guys. Now these are important for dodging and for damage
That's a good idea.
ceilings. Okay. Come on. There we go. Oh, I was locked in. Okay. Let's go ahead and heal one, at least. Oh, we're missing him there. Okay. Okay. And let's see what he's gonna do. Oh, we're dead. Okay. Jack? Jack's dead. Jack's dodging. Oh, Jack's dodging because that's important. Oh my goodness. We almost had him there. We got him almost to halfway, so... And you can see that most of our stuff is grayed out. These four are grayed out, so that's why the build has to be the way it is, because as things end, you absolutely lose out. Whoops, and this is this one, and this is this one. Okay, blood sacrifice. Okay, so if you are so inclined to go for this build as well, the damage that it gets up to is 4423 is the max that I've been able to observe, and that is absolutely bonkers for a bayonet that's actually used to slash people. Kind of interesting. Okay, let's go for this first. There we go. We'll heal one here. Okay, good.
All else fails.
There we go, and one more, and one more. Good. And Jack. Okay. So once you get past 27, you can go for the other items here. Okay, good. Now it's all about dodging. If you can miss his dodges for the attacks, then you will be A-okay and you will win the day very quickly, very easily. But if you don't, you are up a creek without a paddle. Okay, so we gotta go get our haze here. Okay, and he's gonna jump back. Nope. Oh, come on. We're dead. I wanted to take him to the next phase there, but okay. So sacrificial edge is over, so we're gonna have a massive damage reduction here. Okay. So we are definitely not at the max damage potential of the build, but that's okay. Oh, those stupid blood trails. Now he hasn't even gone down yet. Okay, so there we go. So that's how you can skip the fourth transition phase, is getting enough damage out to make it past that stagger point, and he went down into stagger there at the very end, which allowed us to skip the fourth transition phase. So if we wouldn't have gotten hit there if we wouldn't have gotten hit by his little dumb attacks that we should have been able to dodge, we would have had Sacrificial Edge all the way to the end there, which yields huge damage bonus for you. It's a plus 800 to your weapon, which Bridge to Glory was giving us 678, right? And so Sacrificial Edge and Bridge to Glory paired together gives you a huge amount. So there you go. We are at 35 stars now, and we're going into the next run. And I would say that the next run is going to be more heavily centered on gifting and life survival and regeneration and survivability, basically, in each of the attacks. So we may not have too much focus on damage output, but it'll be more about survivability. So we'll have to see what that's all about next. And thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.